Now to the Fox News voter fraud unit and a story we broke nationally in 2009. In Troy, New York, 8 Democrats, among them some public officials, have been indicted. 4 have pled guilty so far. The scheme allegedly faked absentee ballots, they say, to try and steal an election. Voters told us their votes were faked.
So you didn't write that?
I did not.
You didn't cast a ballot?
I did not.
Did you vote?
No.
Did you fill out an absentee ballot?
Nope.
Did you fill out an absentee ballot application?
Nope, I didn't fill out any of those.
So your vote was a fraud?
It was.
Well, on Tuesday, the county's Democratic Elections Commissioner, Ed McDonough, goes on trial, along with former city councilman Michael Laporto, who told me he didn't do it. Did you do anything wrong?
No.
Did you try to steal an election?
No.
Did you forge any ballots?
No.
Oh, joining us now to talk about this is Bob Murch, the former Republican leader of the county legislature who first discovered the alleged fraud, and Frank LaPasta, a former Democratic Party chairman in Troy who warned about it. Gentlemen, welcome. Bob, good to see you. The big question, how easy is it to steal an election with absentee ballots?
Well, it's very easy to steal it. Unfortunately, it happened in Troy, and it's an insider game. It takes insiders to do it, and I think it takes insiders to catch those that try to steal the election.
Well, that's the big issue. In Indiana, you have allegedly fraudulent petitions on President Obama and Hillary Clinton's petitions from 2008, and it took a whistleblower for that. Are you saying that it's easy to do this and not get caught?
Well, it's easy to do it. I guess it's easy not to get caught because people really aren't paying attention to these things. It takes someone on the inside to know what's going on and to catch it.
You suspected something was wrong and you went out. Your reaction to the fact that you've had so many indictments so far?
Well, it's taken a long time. We're in a serious phase now. One young councilman is going to jail for 6 months. He's lost his job. These fellows going to trial. If they're convicted, they're facing prison time. Now, they stole an election and they won, but what did they really win? They've ruined their lives.
Frank, when you first found out about it, you condemned it, and what, you got run out of the party for doing that?
Yeah, pretty much, Eric. It was pretty obvious 2 years ago that there was something wrong with that election. I spoke out. I said that anyone who was involved should leave the Democratic Party, and I still stand by those words right now. It's unfortunate where it's gotten to right now, where people have been indicted. It looks like jail for one of the former councilmen and an upcoming trial. So it's unfortunate. I wish it didn't happen, but the lesson to be learned is political parties have to police themselves.
You know, one of the Democratic operatives who pled guilty, Anthony DeFiglio, said it's a, quote, normal political tactic on both sides of the aisle. I mean, do you think this has been a normal political tactic, Frank?
No, I don't think so at all, Eric. I think that that's an overstatement. It might have happened in the past, but I ran for council 4 times, and I was never involved in anything like this.
How do you stop it?
You punish those that are involved, and that's what's going to happen. You see 4 felony counts for 4 different people. They've pled to the felonies. You've got 4 more people indicted, and this will soon be over. But it's awfully sad for the Democratic Party in Troy.
Yeah, Bob, your final thoughts. How do you stop this from happening, not just in Troy, but throughout the country, when you see cases that are similar to this popping up?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think you can stop it. People are absorbed with their own lives. You know, as long as their garbage is being picked up, snow being plowed, the average person isn't paying attention to this, and it's happening, and it's happening in many places.
So how do you stop it then? Check your voting registration?
Well, the only way it stops is it's going to take people inside politics that are following it every day, inside the campaigns, to catch this stuff, bring it to the public, and hopefully Fox News will report it to Fox News to get the exposure that it takes to put a stop to it.
All right, Bob Murch, Frank LaPasta, we thank you for joining us this morning. We are on this case, and we'll be covering it and all the allegations of voter fraud across the country. Gentlemen, thank you. Again, our address, there it is, voter fraud at foxnews.com. If anyone suspects any hanky-panky or other problems with elections where you live. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Mr.